Hello YouTube, this is Tim Canadian Comic Hunter. I'm back again for another haul video. So this is going to be a mixture of a couple books that I picked up that are kind of new to be out. I guess it was like from last week. Yeah, I've been collecting stuff, haven't been feeling so great, so I haven't been really trying to throw up 2 videos a week, so I'm trying to keep it down to 1 video a week from now on, so I can collect some good books and show some covers and get some keys and show some variants and all that jazz. So anyways, so we're gonna get this started. This is the Wonder Woman 29 Jenny Friesen cover, Wanted Dead or Alive. I picked this up because it basically is very, it has this remnants of National Geographic Time magazine. It was the Afghanistan girl with the green eyes. So basically, it kind of looks like almost a cover swipe. So when you look at my video when I start off, I'm actually gonna have the I have the original National Geographic cover for that. So it kind of resembles it. I wouldn't call it an homage, but it's definitely, there's some resemblance in it. I love this cover. I think it's one of her best work that she's done. So anyways, I got 2 copies of that. I ordered them, so they finally came in. Look at those. So I went to my LCS and I picked up, these were for cover price, which was kind of cool because they actually were something. If you guys can find this book in the wild still, not the second print, the first print basically, they go for about $15 US. Canada, it's like 23. So I got them for cover. So I got the cover A, and then I got a cover B, but it's later on in the haul. This is the Harlequin number 27 Frank Cho variant. A lot of people showed this up. I just thought this was kind of interesting because Amanda Connors and Jimmy Palmiotti usually do the art and the storyline, and I was looking down at the bottom there, it had no name, or they weren't even mentioned, and they have different there's different writers now on. I don't know if this is a permanent thing or this was just one issue. I just thought it was interesting, so I was going to pick up the cover anyways. I really like this one, so I picked it up. Yeah, there's the other Mr. Miracle, the cover B, which I liked more than the cover A. It really pops, it's really cool. So definitely pick up these books if you can. They're definitely worth it. And of course, I picked up 171. Any Walking Dead, basically first appearances, they go for a bit. So it's a book to have. I wouldn't go out and pay what's on eBay for it. So if you can find it, that's great. Find it, buy it. But if you can't find it and buy it through, just basically pick it up for cover. Please don't go out and spend money on this. It might drop a little bit lower, but it's just ridiculous. I find people, trying to sell this book online, and there's so many copies of it out there. All right, so just hunt around a bit. I'm sure you'll find it somewhere. So yeah, these are my next bunch of books. Before I start with these, I just wanted to give a shout out to Games. He's another comic channel, pretty cool. He's got about 7 or 8 hauls now. It shows really good variants, really cool covers, and he picks up a little bit of keys here and there. He's got some Rick and Morty memorabilia hanging around his turntables. Definitely a hip hop feel to his his comic hauls. So check out Games. I'm gonna leave basically a link in the description below. So that you guys can check out his channel, because Games has like 75 subs. Try to get over 100 guys, it'd be really cool. So yeah, that's my shout out for the week anyways for Games. So this cover, Old Man Logan variant number 4. It's online, it's called the anime variant. I just really liked the cover, thought it was really cool. I bought it online in a lot. I think I paid probably about $6 or $7 for this book. Really cool cover, just really wanted, like the X-23 is one of my favorite characters, and Wolverine, all-time favorite. So This is Cloak and Dagger #1, Mark Brooks cover. I always say Max. Mark Brooks cover. Really awesome book. Really cool cover. Definitely a spec book if you guys are specking on the new Cloak and Dagger TV show. Try to find this one in the wild. Try to pick this one up. I spent $8 Canadian for this. It's about probably $6 US or something. Really cool artwork. Beautiful cover. Can't say much more about it. Just try to find this one. This one is definitely going to be a hot book at some point. Star Wars Adventures, the 1 in 10 variant. I just picked this up because I like Batman Adventures. I like all those Superman Adventures. I just like that cartoon feel they do when they start doing an anime that was originally a movie property or a TV show, and they give it more of a really cartoon look, you know. So I just wanted to pick this up. I really like this cover. I really don't hunt for these 1 in 10s because they usually go for about $10. But you know, my comic shop had this for $10 Canadian, so I was like, yeah, I'll pick it up because out of all the covers, I just really like having all the characters on it, you know. So bring you to my next book. Oh yeah. So I've been on a little bit of a Rick and Morty type search. Really want to try to get that comic, but I couldn't get it recently. So there's a lot of speculation that there's a connection between Gravity Falls TV show and Rick and Morty. So again, this is not a spec book. This is definitely not anything that most people probably would want to pick up. Gravity Falls cinematic story was like a trade paperback that came out. So this is the exclusive preview. I actually had to buy Darkwing Duck #1 to get this. So I wasn't really going for Darkwing Duck #1. I just wanted the preview for Gravity Falls. So it's the first appearance of all the characters of Gravity Falls in comic continuity. It's on the back of a Darkwing Duck from 2009. So it's basically a reverse comic. So halfway through the comic, you flip it over, kind of like those old Marvel books from the 90s, and then you get a different story. So you get a bit of the story from Gravity Falls, which is, like I said, hopefully connected to the Rick and Morty universe. But really was happy to get this because I love the TV show. Went to a pawn shop in Chateauguay, Quebec. It's about an hour and a half from where I live. Saw a thing on Let It Go or something, the app. So they had dollar comics. They were not $1, they were $2 Canadian. So I got The Blackest Night, Wonder Woman #1. Didn't have this, I've had this book before. This beautiful Wonder Woman 3 from The Blackest Night. Alex the Comic Hoarder showed this and he's gotten this one graded. Really cool Star Sapphire, you know, cover. Again, this is a Greg Horn. Greg Horn does a lot of the, all the Wonder Woman Blackest Night covers. So really cool cover, really beautiful cover. Love it, just pops. Got the Blackest Night Catwoman '83, last issue of the Catwoman run. Again, Audrey Hepburn, eat your heart out, kind of like, man, you know, I can't say enough about Adam Hughes, but this book was super hard for me to find. I got it for $2. I got 2 copies of it. I was really happy because I've been collecting this Catwoman run, and it's really hard to get some of the books. The red cover one, and there's another one where she's stealing, I think, a diamond or something. Those are the 2 I don't have, but I have everything else. So these were definitely these 2, you know, of '83. I was super stoked to get. Totally love Audrey Hepburn type imagery. It's just fantastic. Adam Hughes blows my mind sometimes. So we got one. These are like near mint copies, so they're great. Got one of the variants for Blackest Night #1. Again, there's some sort of first appearance in this. Don't know what it is. I think it has something to do with the Black Lanterns Anyways, their first appearance was in another, I think it's like Green Lantern 32. I don't know. Anyways, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool cover. So the next one I got Hack and Slash meets Zombies versus Cheerleaders. Really sick cover. I can't find this online at all. I don't even know what it goes for. You know, paid $2 for it. I know Hack and Slash. You know, really cool comics. This one is Moonstone Comics. I don't even know what that is. Just again, really cool cover. Wanted to pick it up. Don't even know who does the art on it, but wicked cover. So, New Suicide Squad number 4. Really awesome cover. Got it for $3. Wasn't gonna leave it there. Just a nice Harley cover. Definitely something to look out for if you guys are looking around for some comics. And last but not least, Batman Beyond number 1 of 6. Again, this is I think the second series, could possibly be the third series. It's a 1 of 6. I got the whole series for basically $7. So got 2 copies of this book plus, you know, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is just a really sick cover. Definitely, if you're a Batman Beyond fan, you should check out for this one. Definitely a cool cover, man. So the next couple books, these are all keys or somewhat keys. Exiles 86. I just wanted to thank Longshanks for pointing me in the right direction for this one. I was showing another book, basically Battle World 3, and it's kind of the first appearance of the Incredible Hulk with Wolverine claws. Longshanks sent me a message, said, "No, Tim, it's 86." So I went out and I looked for Exiles 86. Again, I'm just collecting these things because it's a hot property right now. You can flip the books in sets with the 21 and 22 of Totally Awesome Hulk. But this, I think, now is the real first appearance of Hulk with claws, I guess, or Hulk Wolverine. All right, it's not. I know technically it's not the Alpha H project, but this is definitely the idea was forming back even when Exiles was around. Got another one of these, paid $3 or $4 for this, not very much. Again, another LCS. For thanks to the Comicholics for pointing me in this direction. So this is my second copy now of Red She-Hulk. Well, first appearance of the Red She-Hulk. Got this for $3. New Mutants 85. This is a Rob Liefeld and Todd McFarlane cover. Really sick artwork. It might actually be, I think, the first Liefeld artwork for Marvel or something. Anyways, don't quote me on that. But I picked it up because it was a McFarlane. Anyways, I got this for $20 Canadian, which is about $15 US. First, I guess, Silver Age appearance of Captain Marvel. Sick book, really great condition. A little bit of stuff here. The spine. It's not perfect. It's not a solid copy. But you know, honestly, it's just a really nice book to own, especially specking because of the Shazam movie that might come out. You know, possibly. But even if it doesn't come out, again, I love these kind of cartoony type action heroes / you know, comic book superheroes. I love these kind of stories. So this is just an iconic book to own. I had number 3, so now I have number 1. I'm just searching for number 2. Got a Marvel's Tales, Spider-Man, If This Be My Destiny. Now, this is a reprint of the first appearance of Gwen Stacy in continuity. It also is a reprint it's a reprint of also of Spider-Man 31. So Spider-Man 31 has been one of these grail books that I have been searching for over a year. Can't find a good copy that I'm comfortable paying for with a certain price, and I can't find a grade that I'm comfortable with getting also. So for now, this cost me $2. I wanted to read through it just so I could check out check out some of that history with Spider-Man and Gwen Stacy, and Harry Osborn also is the first appearance in this book. So I was really stoked to get this book, and yeah, still on the hunt for Amazing Spider-Man 31. If anyone has or knows of anyone that's thinking of trading or selling for a certain price, definitely hit me up in the comments, and we can maybe strike a deal for something. All right. And for my last book, The Amazing Spider-Man 61. First cover appearance of Gwen Stacy. This book is super rough. It was super rough. I picked it off a guy on eBay for $10 Canadian. So $10 Canadian, first appearance. It was wrinkled. It's definitely, I can probably get a pressing on this thing, and it'll make it a pretty sharper grade. There's a little bit of, it was dinged up here. The spine's pretty nasty, but it's basically someone folded this thing like right across. So not the greatest condition, but man, this was such a this series is one of the hardest series to collect. The Amazing Spider-Man. I'm trying my best to find any book from any time to try to get that first 100, right? So 61, it's off my list. I have a couple other ones I'm checking off. So I'm just really happy that I got 61. I got the first appearance of Mary Jane now. I got it a few comic calls before. Yeah, probably about a few months ago. So I'm definitely making some headway on this. An expensive, very expensive endeavor, but beautiful cover. And yeah, just want to thank you again for checking out my channel, and I hope you guys are hunting, and I hope everybody is safe in Florida and in Houston and all these other places that have been hit by these tragic events lately. It just really sucks, and I hope we all can do what we can to lend a hand to any kind of community, no matter where you live, no matter what you do, so that we can all just be happy and just keep on doing what we do. Anyways, tragedy always brings prosperity, and I just I just hope that something will change in the future, and things are gonna look a little bit hopefully brighter in these darker times that we've had lately. Anyways, happy hunting, and I hope to hear from you and see you guys in your hauls very soon. Peace.